All right, everyone, here we go. How about 3 cards and a bottom card with me, right? I don't know if it'll be quick or not. Let's just see what the universe wants to tell you. Hopefully we get off topic from the energy weather update from earlier because that's a theme. I mean, that's just what's happening. All the readings kind of tying together, from Mercury retrograde all the way up through. I mean, it's just, the new moon reading is even, you got pieces of that in there. I mean, it's all over the place here. Everything's linking nicely. All right, let's see. Let's see what it wants to talk about here. Oh, love. Let's talk about love. Well, it is Steve's Love Tarot. How about that? Your theme energy for this poll is the page, or feels like a page. I'm sorry. I Freudian slip. That means something. It's a soulmate low level. Okay, it's good. It's fine. It's an okay Freudian slip. It's a Knight of Cups. It feels like a page because it's a low level soulmate. You know what? Don't wear a bomber jacket and don't fuck it up. Don't do that. People do that all the time. I want the big twin flame, Steve. I want lightning rainbows shooting from our hands and assholes. Okay, that's fine. All right. Does the rainbow come out the back too? I don't know. I have no idea. But you're better off if you're looking for a boyfriend, girlfriend, both. I don't know. The lighter the connection, the smoother the ride. However, the smoother the ride, the more boring it is. Keep that in mind. You want a long-term connection. You can't have the volatility of we break up every other Tuesday. We chase down the street with frying pans every other Wednesday. You can't have that. That's not going to be the 20-year marriage, the 30-year marriage, the 40-year marriage. It's not even going to be the 2-year. Okay? So at the end of the day, you can't sustain that kind of thing. So you have to understand that the mundane must set in. Somebody, higher power, I don't know, you're being put in front of a soulmate, but it's a little bit mundane. And you might be inclined to fuck it up, to say, oh, I don't want that. It's not what I wanted. I've manifested a soulmate. Why am I getting this shit? It's not shit. This person's boring, Steve. Okay. That's fine. You're not going to have a sustained relationship with the person that you need to have a can in the kitchen with bail money in it with, whatever. Okay? You can have that person on the side. This is a very smooth connection. They might not even care if you had somebody on the side. That's a very smooth connection. My philosophy on that is it's less work for me. So, whatever. It's cool. Give me something, I'll find something else to do on Tuesday, it's one of those smooth connections, all jokes aside. It's one of those smooth connections. All right, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's see where we're at. It's a very nice, smooth connection. But for some reason, it ruffles your feathers. It bugs you. It rubs you the wrong way. I don't know why. Maybe it's the energy you're in. Maybe it's this environmental energy. Maybe it's something not going according to plan, if we're to tie it to the energy weather update I just did earlier. You tried to manifest the love of your life. The love of your life may not be who you think it is. You're not going to be Bonnie and Clyde. The love of your life is mundane. You want to go grocery shopping today, or should we go on Wednesday? That's okay. That's like a deep conversation. It's just the way it is. That's why a lot of philosophy people, modern day philosophers think that, marriage, for example, is gone the way of the dinosaur. We should have evolved past it years ago. It's a worn out institution that just creates resentment, and things along those lines, and frustration and depression. Well, it depends who you're with. I think for the most part, from what I've seen, people pick the wrong person. They will do it to themselves every time. They'll pick the hotter one, or they'll pick the one where they're going to need bail money in a can on top of the fridge. They'll pick it every time because they think that excitement keeps things going. That's a short fix. It's like junk food. It's a short fix. You get a short burst of energy. You eat a Big Mac or some sort of Happy Meal. It's not so happy. It's a short burst of energy that'll catch up to you later. You're better off with clean, sustained energy. And relationships are no different. The ones that last tend to be the vegetables. All right, let's see where we go. It's just the way it is. All right. Let's see where we go. Temperance. What did I just say? Pretty boring. Temperance. It's temperance. It's some guy sitting there. Look, I'm just trying to help. If you already knew, I already know, Steve, I don't need you to tell me this. You know you're not the only one watching, right? It blows my mind some of the things people say to me, like they think they're the only one watching. I'm sorry. You ever talked to multiple thousands of people before? You think everybody's on the same page? Fine. You already knew everything I said. Good for you. Go tell some other people, so that they know too. So that people stop making stupid decisions, And we don't have episodes of Cops with people out on the street with a Schlitz can. Well, she fucking came at me. Fucker, I'm gonna get you. I will get you. I'll get the bail money can from the top of the fridge. You fucking god. We don't need that. That's not a relationship. That's karma playing out right in front of you, right? If police officers have never need to come out for 1 second of my marriage. 1 second, 24 years of marriage. Not once have we ever had the police come out for a domestic. Okay? Doesn't happen. All right? So this is somebody where you would never have the police come out for a domestic, as they call it. All right? Wow, this is nice. It's smooth. It is a soul connection. A smooth, beautiful, peaceful soul connection. With a proper emperor. Smooth, beautiful, peaceful soul connection with a proper emperor. I see what's underneath that. Okay. Again, it's yours to fuck up. Okay? It's yours to fuck up. It is what it is. All right, here we go. 10 cups. 4 swords. I mean, come on. Everything I've said, these cards are crossing that. Fuck everything that's underneath temperance. Take everything I've said, apply it to temperance, the environmental energy, and look at that card, the 4 of Swords. It's mundane, but the heart chakra is alive. It's there, right? Unbelievable. All right. Nobody's going to come over in this connection with a belt on with a fucking badge and a gun and say, ma'am, would you please sit over there? Ma'am, you sit over there. Sir, you sit over there. No one's going to ever do that with this connection. It's nice. 10 of Cups. You actually dreamt this up. Wow, what's red with 10 Cups? 7 Swords. Yeah, again. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I thought that would be a devil. I thought for sure, but it's mild. It means it's good. It means it's up to the universe is trying to help you. I got an angel here. So even if that was a devil, I would say you can cancel it out. The universe is doing battle right in front of you. But no, it's free will. It's minor arcana. You have dreamt this up. The universe is giving you exactly what you want. I want the great relationship. I want the great love of my life. Whoever this reading is for, and it can't be for all of you, it might be very specific. You've got some sort of, in your dreams, you've got the wrong love of your life. The love of your life is going to bore you to tears on some level with the mundane, with the whatever. You're not going to be Bonnie and Clyde. There's going to be compromise somewhere in the middle. It doesn't mean you have to be like super boring and it's crap. It's like a fucking funeral home, Steve. It's the weight room at the funeral home. I understand. It's not that. Somewhere in the middle, right? You don't need bail money. You don't need cops coming out. And it's not the weight room at the fucking funeral home. Okay? It's somewhere down the middle. But you've actually conjured this up, but you don't like it when it arrives. Or you've put too much fantasy in a dream that actually is coming into reality. And when that happens, pay attention to what I just said. You put too much fantasy, they're sitting on a rainbow. Can't do that. In a dream that's coming into reality. The universe can't bring you a rainbow you can sit on. Okay? And again, just catch my drift. Okay? Lateral think a little bit here. All right? You're getting what you asked for. You're getting something very healing. I think you cross paths with this person very soon. We're going to say this is near future. For some of you, this is recent past. Okay, I can feel that. All right, I can feel that. It's near future for most of you. For a few of you, this is recent past. And you might be like, oh shit, I sent that person packing. I mean, they were cute, Steve, right? Nice butt cheeks, right? They were cute, Steve. I think his name was Tommy, right? I don't know what his name was. Who cares, right? Tommy had cute butt cheeks. I can dig that, right? Right on. Good for you. But you cast him off. I don't know. It was just, I don't know, right? Okay. So you didn't end up in the tank that night, huh? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's pull on your dream. Let's do it. Look, do what you want to do. Right? It doesn't mean there can't be any passion. It just means you're trying to dream. This reading is for somebody that's trying to dream up long term. If you're trying to dream up a bang in a bar parking lot, well, this isn't for you yet. This might be for you in the future. So pay attention and bookmark it. This isn't a bang in a bar parking lot. This is the connection you wanted if you're trying to dream up long term. It's going to send it to you, but it's not what you think. There's too much fantasy in a dream that's coming into reality. You can't get that. It leaves out all that stuff, right? It's like you go to a car dealership to buy a car. You make your wish list, you give it to the salesperson. On that list is it needs to fly, and it needs to run on air like the Knight Rider car, so I don't ever have to refuel it for any reason. It needs to be bulletproof all the way round and round, including the glass, and et cetera, et cetera. You're going to get the car. You'll get the model you wanted, maybe even the color you wanted. But all that fantasy shit, the sitting on the rainbow or the fucking flying and the air running Knight Rider bulletproof bullshit, you're not going to get any of that, right? You're just going to get a Yaris. That's it. All right, here we go. 10 cups. Even if it's like, Steve, I didn't dream up anything that would need bail money. I just wanted a lot of passion. I want love making that knocks the paint off the walls and the neighbors complain. That's not sustainable either. Okay? It is to a point. But to a point, energies have to balance. And they can't be out of balance. You can't just have, well, it's great sex, but the rest of it sucks. It doesn't work that way. That's not long term. That's building resentment. And it's actually building generational resentment, because if you raise any kids, those kids will have that same resentment energy attached to them, and they'll form bad relationships too, based on what you showed them. It is what it is. I'm telling you, King of Swords, you're getting the person you want. You're getting your ideal person. You're just dismissing that's not what I thought it would be. You sneak away. Oh, I got to go check the parking meter, kind of a thing. I mean, as your energy's attached, that's what's there. King of Swords, you're getting something true, something real. Okay? This is my king of action. It's a perfectly fine king, but he doesn't end up in jail a lot. You don't see the King of Swords on Cops very often, on episodes of Cops. You don't see the King of Swords very often. You'll see him on Cheaters either. What's on top? Queen of Swords. And why is that here? The Nine of Swords. What's the bridge? The Six of Swords. Let's talk about these in a minute. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. This is effortless. The universe is giving you a lay down, right? It's a lay down. They call it that in sales. You get a lay down. You call the person up. Hey, we're looking for a $100,000 investment in our new company. They're like, sure, send me the prospectus. Who do I make the check out to? That's a lay down. You don't have to call back. You don't have to talk to them for hours. You don't have to do anything. It's just lay down. This is a lay down. This is somebody brings this person along as a friend on an outing, and they're just there. It falls in your lap. Okay? Now these. That's that. Now these. I got the King and Queen of Swords. Okay? The act of you arguing with yourself. These two sometimes fight in close proximity, and they are here, but they're both you. The act of... There's two ways I can read this. I'll give you the first way. Take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say. The act of you arguing with yourself about this is pushing it away. It's creating a pile of nonsense. It's repellent energy. The other side of this is, no, universe. I wanted somebody I fight with all the time. Hopefully you're not one of those motherfuckers, and I say that with love, but my God, I hope you're not one of those psychological nightmares that think that because we fight all the time, we love each other. Oh, for fuck's sake, please no. Please. Okay? No, oh my God. Please don't think that. All right? I need this person here to fight. I can't even remember the last time I had a fight with my wife. I can't even remember. Honestly, I don't even know when it was. I guess we don't love each other. Oh, no. Well, I guess we'll have to break up. We haven't fought in a while. Oh, no. It's bullshit. Okay? That friction, all that does is create stress, and all it does is create resentment underneath. And it's always about nonsense. You know, the end result, I can solve every fight with that. Break up. There, done. You're not supposed. Your energy is proving to you that you don't sound good together. You're like two out of tune guitar strings. It's a terrible chord. Please stop. Okay, it's a bit of that. So you're telling the universe, no, I don't want this. I don't want this good thing. I wanted somebody I fight. But we don't fight together enough. We don't fight enough, Steve. Okay, well, that's a problem. All right, the universe is sending you. There's my Knight of Cups back. It's where we started. Something very true, something very good. And what are you doing? You're looking for somebody to fight with. I got something very peaceful, heart chakra, and over here I got turmoil. Let's pull on the Seven of Swords real quick. I've said all I'm going to say. I'm not going to change anybody's mind. If you believe that because we fight, we love each other, and that's just how we are, Steve, then I'm not going to change your mind on that. You're wrong. But I'm not going to, it's any psychologist would probably back me up on that, but okay. Well, if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. But this is no way to live a life. That's not a life. Now, I don't want to be in that. I wouldn't want to be you. I'll tell you what. But for your relationships, you don't want volatility. You want to come home to something nice. Something you're excited to come home to. Not Sergeant Peterson waiting outside telling you to stand off to the corner. And ma'am, put that beer down. Right? Ma'am, put the bat down, ma'am. Right? You don't want that. Seven Swords, why is it here? Knight of Swords. I think for whoever this is for, it's very, I exaggerate to be entertaining a little bit. I do have a problem with people that think that because they fight, they're good and they get along. I don't care if it's a family or whatever. There are all kinds of underlying issues and resentment and jealousy involved with that make it not true. It's not how energy works. You're not supposed to be like this in your life. This is not what your life is supposed to be. That's not why you signed up for the human experience. It isn't. You're an energetic being having a human experience. Does this person look like they're having any kind of human experience? You know, life is actually, it's a learning thing, but it's supposed to be fun. It's our free will and the nonsense stuff that we refuse to let go of and stupid notions we get in our head and wars we fight and crap like that make it not fun, that make it terrifying at times. We do it to ourselves. We do it because of the ego, and the little devil gets in there. I got a little devil here, okay? The universe is trying to set you right. It's trying to give you a piece of information. It'll do it through other people. As soon as you walk away from this energy, you'll start getting information from other people. For some of you, if it's recent past, it's me. I'm giving you the information. For others of you, other people will say things to you. Oh, why didn't you like Tommy? You know, Tommy was asking about you. That kind of a thing. You're gonna get multiple chances to grab Tommy. Okay? I don't know what he or she, whatever. Who cares? Probably should say Bobby because that's a gender neutral name, right? I'll see where we go. What's on top? Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. We'll deal with these in a minute. Five of Pentacles, bookending the Seven of Swords. What did I say? Sneaky deaky away. You're leaving yourself out in the cold on what could be the great love of your life. But why is the Seven Swords here? The Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Fakey McFakerman, Mr. or Mrs. Superficial. No, I don't want this. I don't want this terrific thing. This thing that actually would be good for me. I want to wait for something more superficial. And something where we fight all the time. And we need bail money. We need a bail money can on top of the fridge. Right? I'm exaggerating a little bit. Okay? Keep that in mind. It's entertainment purposes. Who wants to watch a boring fucking tarot reading? Right? But what I'm telling you is valid. Okay? Keep in mind. Maybe you're choosing the wrong type every time. Maybe you wouldn't know something good if it landed right in front of you, which is exactly what's happening here. So you're getting, for most of you, this is advance notice. This is near future. You're getting a heads up. something good is going to land right in your lap. It's a literal lay down. It's here it is, right? Keep that in mind. Don't just dismiss it. Okay? Keep it in mind. You'll feel that it's good, but you'll also feel, I don't know. You'll get this notion to dismiss it or dismiss this person. It could be a thing. It could be a job. It could be a career. It could be an opportunity. People sabotage. That Five of Swords I showed you in the beginning is sabotage. People sabotage their careers all the time. They turn down gigs. I don't want to do that. You turn down enough gigs, they stop calling. Some people just sabotage things. So if this is a career thing, you're inclined to say no. It's probably some insecurity inside you that you're inclined to say no. I have no idea. Either way, if you just want to take this as a tarot reading, that's fine. It's probably a little bigger for a few of you watching here. The universe is trying to get you, the energy is sending you information through other people to try to get you to change what your type is. Okay? Maybe change if you're someone with a checklist. Maybe, well, my advice would be throw it out, but maybe at least change a couple of items on the checklist. You know, like we have to fight a lot. Well, there should be some passionate tension between us, right? Fists should come out. Fists of fury. No. That's a recipe for that. That's why people have, oh my God, no, don't do that. You'll need a can on top of the fridge for bail money and a can for hospital money. Okay, you don't want that. That's not. Pay attention to the energies around you. They're trying to tell you something. All right. For most of you, this is future influence. For some of you, this is recent past. But you'll get another crack at that person. All right. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let me pull from the big animal deck. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. One card, the crossing card. Anything else you want to tell my people? It is what it is. The advice comes from a good place. All right. I've had a lot of relationships in my life. I use my life experience to read the energy. The energy comes in as feelings. I have to translate it into words. Like most energy readers, I've had a great deal of life experience. I've traveled the world. I've had a lot of different relationships. From my experience, the calmer relationships are the ones that last the longest. This is something very nice. I feel this is something that could last for you. But I understand why you'd want to reject it. You know, I can dig it. It is what it is. But that's why you got to have independence in relationships, right? You don't have independence in a relationship if you two are fighting all the time. And this is your state of being right there. Okay, you got to have your own things going on. Like in my marriage, my wife's got her own shit going on. I got my own shit going on. We meet up at the end of the day. We cross whatever. We didn't have any trouble with lockdowns or anything. We can spend 24/7 together. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got their own hobbies, their own life, their own thing that they do, and everybody respects that. That's the kind of connection that the universe has sent you here. It's rooted in temperance and it's a soul connection. It's mild, but it's there, and a very solid emperor energy. It's a very controlled energy, so it's very nice. What else the universe want to tell you? One card and a crossing card. Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. The Fool and the Seven of Swords. Again, Seven Swords. It's right here, right? We talked about it. It's right there. There it is in the environmental energy. What's under it? And the Five of Swords. I'm going to be honest with you. And I think maybe the universe is doing this to piss you off. You know, she is a fickle old gal, that universe, right? She is. If the energy were a betting energy, if the fickle old girl were a betting fickle old gal, the universe thinks you're going to fuck this up. This is a message for me. This is a message of Steve. They don't have faith that I have their back. They don't have faith that I'm sending them something that's good for them. And they're going to sneak away from it, and they're going to fuck it up, and they're going to regret it later. And there's your Five of Swords, self-sabotage, the sabotage I was talking about. Whether it's a person or a thing, I would like you to get pissed at that. I would like you, off the record, I don't want the universe to hear, I would like you to not sabotage it. Try something new when you're presented with something new. Please, okay? And try to go into things neutral. Don't go, oh, this is going to suck. Oh, well, that's not a good attitude. What the fuck kind of attitude is that? You know, just let things show you what they are. Let people show you who they are. Stop, this is going to suck. Oh, that's going to be great. All of that sets you up for that. Or what the universe thinks. The universe has your back. There's a lot of shit going on. We've seen it in the Mercury retrograde. We saw it in the energy update earlier. Things don't go according to plan, but afterward you're glad that they went the way they went. Let things play out. All right? Prove the universe wrong, because it thinks you're going to fuck this up. The universe thinks that you don't think it has your back. All right? It is what it is. As a person, let's say it's a person. Well, let's say it's a person or a job. If I may expand on this energy a little bit, these cards with the Five of Swords, it doesn't fit with your plan. It's not so much a plan that doesn't go, or something doesn't go according to plan. It's that it doesn't quite fit. So if it's a job, for example, or a gig, you get a call for a gig, right? You get a call for it. Let's say it's a music gig, right? A very common scenario is you're a guitar player, but you get called to play bass on something. Some guitar players find that to be a bit of an insult, but you got to look at the big picture before you dismiss it. Perhaps in this gig, yeah, they're calling you to play bass, but it's the guy from such and such band and this guy from that band. It's some kind of super group, and they just need you to come in and play bass. That's different. That gets you out there, right? That kind of a thing. It's that sort of a thing. It doesn't go according to plan a little bit. So you've got to kind of stay neutral with it and think that and allow that the universe has your back. All right? Try not to let your, as I said in the energy weather update earlier, try not to let your ego get in the way. Well, I'm a guitar player. I'm not going to play bass. You know, the instrument usually relegated to somebody's cousin that's forced to join the band. You know, okay. All right, calm down. There are some great bass players, right? Try saying that to Billy Sheehan. He'll probably punch you in the face. That being said, right? Prove the universe wrong. Just go with it. I think you'd be very happy with this person, whoever it is, or this job that's coming your way, even though it's not according to plan. That's your reading. I've said all I can say here. I think this is hilarious that the universe... I think they're going to fail, Steve. I think they're going to sabotage it. You're wasting your time, Steve. I'm not wasting my time. It's just a video. I don't have to keep redoing it. You know, it's just, I do it once and it's out there. So watch it, don't watch it, believe it, don't believe it, take the advice, don't take the advice. I don't care. I just don't want you to end up like this in your life. This isn't my life. I don't envy this. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, because that would just be bad karma, right? You don't want to wish anything on your enemies. You shouldn't even have enemies. You know, really, you shouldn't. That being said, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful, and certainly don't be an enemy to yourself here with this sabotage coming back again. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.